The House of Representatives has rejected a bill seeking to rotate the offices of the President and the Vice President across the country's 6 geopolitical zones. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. My country people, this issue of rotational presidency have been a huge topic for debate in Nigeria. Now, the House of Reps rejected a bill recently seeking to rotate the offices of the president and the vice president across the 6 geopolitical zones we have in Nigeria. This proposal was among 7 constitutional amendment bills turned down on Tuesday. The lawmakers argued that if passed, the bill could potentially set a dangerous precedent for the nation's political structure. The deputy minority leader, Aliyu Madaki, stated that existing institutions have already covered the issue the bill aims to address. Now, Madaki stated that at this point, this should not be allowed to, this bill should not be allowed to be passed. Another lawmaker, Sada Soli, an APC lawmaker, questioned the practicality of the proposal, warning that it could compromise leadership quality and promote ethnic and regional rivalry. So at this point, it won't be about competent leadership style, but it will be about ethnic and regional, leadership styles. Another lawmaker noted that enshrining the rotation in the constitution would lead to further agitation even within regions, because a lot of regions will be like, oh, it is my turn, we've not ruled, and all of that. So if they should adopt the zoning and it comes to the southwest, for example, which state will take the position? Will it be Ogun State, or will it be Oyo State? So this poses a lot of issues. Now, Bello Mohammed El-Rufai had cautioned that the amendment could infringe on the constitutional rights of citizens. Whatever you do in Nigeria, there will always be a cry for marginalization. So at this point, if they should put this into consideration, this would bring about a dangerous precedent if they should enshrine this into the constitution. Now, these debates within the House of Reps reflects a deep and sharp division among lawmakers, with many warning against institutionalizing regional politics through constitutional means. And despite the rejection, the House resolved to revisit the bills on Wednesday and assess each on its merit. Currently, Nigeria doesn't have a constitutionally backed provision for the rotation of the president and the vice president's office. They are just zoning it between the north and the south. That's it. And a lot of persons have been saying this zoning between the north and the south is a big threat to the existence and survival of Nigeria. In other words, Nigeria as a corporate entity stands on rotational presidency, between the north and the south, and fails without it. Therefore, prior to casting their respective votes in this issue, a lot of lawmakers have been debating it that they should put this particular thing aside so that it will not create issues. So my country people, make una come shook mouth for this matter. This rotational principle, according to some lawmakers, will not be in the interest of the country, as it will promote regional and ethnic rivalry amongst some ethnic groups and tribes. And the focus won't be about good leadership. It will be about whose turn is next. Whose turn is it to rule? Everybody will be like, it's my turn, we've not ruled, and all of that. People will not be focused on good leadership. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? And all these things is coming up ahead of the 2027 election. You see, this last election, it was the Muslim ticket, which many people kicked against it. But at the end of the day, it clicked. I mean, the ticket clicked. And they are saying if they should put this into consideration, it would be a turn by turn leadership more than more like a leadership that is meant for the people. The focus will not be on the people anymore. It would be on whose turn is to rule and whose turn is not, to rule. So by zoning the presidency to one part of the country at a particular time, this has caused a lot of, debate that it is only the north and the south, it is only the north and the south that are ruling. And Nigeria is a multi-ethnic country where we have a lot of ethnic groups, ethnic tribes, and the presidency is just going between the north and the south. And this has caused disharmony. This has caused agitation. Some groups feel like they are being marginalized. So, guys, this is just the topic that they are debating in the Senate. So, what are your thoughts on this? This zoning and power rotation in Nigeria is, it has been a long debate in this country. That is why people are saying at this point the South should complete its tenure. In all fairness, the South should complete its tenure. Tinubu has done one tenure. Now they are saying it is good that the Southeast should be given a chance because the Southeast has not been given a chance. So this time around, it should be the turn of the Southeast and not Tinubu's side. We saw what the former President Muhammad Buhari did in 2015 and in 2019. He ensured that he captured northern votes by forming an alliance with the Southwest, and this formula worked for him. Buhari secured a lot of votes by ensuring, he gains and acquires huge votes from the north and, some few votes from the Southwest, and that was how he won the election. And with the way things are, the north has a structural advantage over the south. So this zoning and power rotation are imperative and inevitable in Nigeria. That is why people are saying, is it not good or is it not for the best that the presidency should be zoned to the southeast? The south has been given a fair chance. I mean, what about the southeast? What about the southeast? How about other ethnic groups? Those smaller ethnic groups or minor ethnic groups are feeling like they are marginalized. And the lawmakers are saying it would be a leadership of ethnicity than a leadership of the people if they should include other geopolitical zones other than the north and the south. So they rejected proposing a rational presidency among geopolitical zones as the focus will be on ethnicity rather than good governance. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.